If the words in a weather forecast, such as cool, sunny, or windy, can influence the way you dress for the day, can they also influence whether or not you take public transit? In new research published in Vehicles, researchers found a correlation between words used in media coverage related to weather or air quality and transit ridership. It's not enough yet to say that media coverage causes changes in ridership, say authors Tabitha Benney and Daniel Mendoza. But it's enough to explore what factors into a person's decision to ride transit and whether that decision can be nudged. This is encouraging, Benney says. There's a lot of potential in terms of reaching a lot of different actors that could have a big influence or encourage ridership. Scanning the media. Mendoza, a research assistant professor in the Department of Atmospheric Sciences and visiting assistant professor in the Department of City Metropolitan. The impact is greater when more people are riding, since low ridership trips, particularly on older buses, can actually have a net contribution to air pollution. Around the same time, Tabitha Benney, an associate professor in the Department of Political Science, was looking at surveys of Utahns that included their reasons for using transit or not. We were surprised at some of the responses, she says, and that led me to pursue asking questions about what matters in terms of what could be in the media or how it could be influencing people. So Mendoza and Benney, along with co-authors Martin Buchert and John Lynn, looked at how media cover. For the years 2014 to 2016, they scanned 40 local Utah media outlets for words related to weather, such as cloudy, freezing, or summer, air quality, red, yellow or green air day, according to the state's color-coded air quality system, and air pollution, such as ozone, PM2.5 inches or particu. Then they looked at the transit ridership the day after the media coverage and noted the actual air quality of that day. We wanted to ask if there are any additional factors that would encourage or discourage ridership, Mendoza says. Comfort and safety. Utah has three main modes of transportation: buses, light rail tracks, and commuter rail frontrunner. Frontrunner riders tend to ride for farther distances, and their rider behavior, the authors found, didn't vary much with media terms. The most variation, they found, was in bus ridership. Within that variation, a few media terms related to weather stood out. On average, more usage of the term, good weather, was correlated with more ridership the following day. Similarly, more usage of winter was associated with increased ridership, but that may be related to the seasonal nature of U students, the authors say, as the U is the single largest paid pass purchaser from Utah. Few Utah bus stops have a weather shelter, Mendoza says, although Utah has added more shelters in recent years. Media reports of bad weather, he suggests, could discourage bus ridership. Upcoming work, she says, will look closer at the sources of Utahns' information about weather and air quality, including from religious services. The study is encouraging, she adds, because it suggests that messages may be able to influence day-to-day rider behavior. The Utah legislature passed a bill in 2019 that launched a 3-year pilot program to provide free fares on Utah transit on poor air quality days. Preliminary findings from this research, Mendoza says, provided part of the bill's supporting scientific basis. Additionally, he says, some of the largest employers in the Salt Lake Valley, including the University of Utah, may be able to use these findings to effectively encourage employees to make air-friendly choices through riding transit or choosing to telework. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you new tech videos. Thank you.